What's up gamers, it's TreesapJake here with yet another video, and today's video is going to be talking about Dragonflight. Guys, we're almost there. It's literally today or tomorrow depending on where you are. It's so exciting. We're actually getting the new expansion coming out. I mean, this is the quickest I've ever felt it's ever gone. I think everyone's really desperate to get out of what has been Shadowlands for the last sort of, I guess a year. Things have felt very heavy. People have dropped away, people have gone to other places. TBC Classic, Raft Classic as it's come out, has really taken our attention. The last season, Eternal season, has been one of the lowest in such a long time. So it's quite nice to kind of feel excited about retail, and I definitely have been feeling that. I've been playing absolutely tons of solo shuffle, sort of really getting to experience what I think is probably some of the best PvP that WoW has to offer going forwards in the future. And I think the devs and Blizzard have done a fantastic job with setting that scene. So the real question is, what am I going to be doing going forwards? Now, as you may have noticed, things have been kind of slow on my end. I haven't really made much. I felt quite a bit of fatigue when it comes to content creation. And I think that's kind of endemic of the fact that I'm just very tired. Work has been a lot. There's not been much I've wanted to make. I've been playing a lot of Shaman here and there. I've been playing a lot of it on retail. I've been playing a lot of it on Classic, mostly on Classic, where I've been enjoying myself and enjoying the kind of pacing. Now, recently, I've been playing a lot of solo shuffle on the pre-patch, and I've also played fair bits on the beta as well. And I've sort of been trying to figure out what I want to do. So I wanted to talk about what I'm going to be doing going forwards. Now, the first things first, I'm obviously a sponsored partner of World of Warcraft. I'm a WoW partner. That means that if you want to earn any of the Feldrake awards and you want to check out the content and talk to me about my feelings and my thoughts on Dragonflight going forward, then you can watch me live on stream at twitch.tv/TreesapJake, and you can catch me there, and I'll be streaming pretty much on launch night, be leveling, and then also during the day as well on Tuesday, and then any of the days off that I've got, sort of like any of the night times, I'm going to try and get online so you can see and we can kind of take a look at PvP, battlegrounds and everything. And obviously you're thinking, well, what are you going to be playing, Jake? And it's very, very simple. Obviously, without a doubt, we're going to be playing Elemental Shaman. Now, I was considering playing the new class, and to be honest with you, it feels a little bit short for me. I felt as if Devastation especially is not in a great place. I don't think design-wise it's very good. I think Preservation is amazing. I think Preservation is a really, really good class and a very good concept. And if you want to know more about my feelings on that, then you can always go to the Technically PvP podcast, where we spoke to Marcus and Nethy about two multi-gladiator players, people that have gotten very high on the beta so far and been enjoying Preservation, Evoker. They're very knowledgeable, and we really got to the nitty and gritty about that. So if you want to listen to that, and you're potentially a Preservation Evoker or Devastation Evoker, and you want to kind of have some professional thoughts in mind about what the class is going to be like, please, I've got a link down below that you can follow. Go listen to the episode, kind of have a listen and see what you think. And I think you'll be able to hear everything and make up your own mind. So obviously I'm going to play Elemental Shaman. Now, always I have an alt, something that I want to play as well, and I think the only one that's really sort of kind of stuck out to me has been Shadow Priest. Now, I've dabbled in a little bit of Shadow Priest in Shadowlands. I dabbled in it in Season 2, and Season 3, and Season 4. I've played it pretty much the last 3 seasons, and I've quite enjoyed it, and I would quite like to have a second range spec that I'm good at, other than maybe Enhance, and obviously Enhance I did quite well in Season 2, but I want to try and expand on that and go into something bigger and go, let's try a new range class. And Shadow Priest is looking very good, and I'm loving the play style of it at the minute. I think it's very, very well designed. In the same way that Ellie has kind of retained its similar sort of play style from Shadowlands, that the quality that I've always talked about, that how fun it is to play Elemental Shaman despite the meta, and how that it has received a lot of utility buffs, a lot of things that we've needed for utility, they've kind of come back into. That's how I feel about Shadow Priest. Although Shadow Priest apparently isn't the same as what it was in Shadowlands, it has changed, especially into Dragonflight. But what I have noticed, that there is a good bit of single target damage that I'm enjoying, and I'm just enjoying the amount of buttons that I've got. And obviously Mind Games is probably one of the best abilities that they've ever made. So it's been really enjoyable playing that, and I've been absolutely smashing it in solo shuffle now that I've got some gear. Just enjoying the playstyle and just enjoying playing it the best that I can. I'm still learning, so I'm definitely going to level it and try and learn it as much as I can and put as much time into it as possible. But it'll be Ellie and Shadow Priest, so I'll be able to play with pretty much similar people. Ellie works well with Warlocks, Shadow Priest works really well with Warlocks. They tend to be quite similar. They're very versatile casters that have a lot of utility, that have a lot of support, but also a lot of damage. Ellie kind of more burst damage, Shadow Priest more rot and a bit of burst as well. So I'm enjoying both, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to want to stick through and watch me kind of go on that journey and get there. So Dragonflight's going to be a really big one for me. I'm going to really commit some time to it, and I'm going to really be pushing to try and do as best as I can in this new expansion. Now, what does that mean about my classic content? Well, I'm going to do my best to try and get as much out there. I'm still loving Wrath of the Lich King Classic. I'm playing a lot of 2s, a lot of Ellie Warlock 2s. I'm going to be playing a lot of LSP as well, or Lock Shaman Druid in 3s. So there are going to be content coming out there, so you will see that intermittently, especially when coming from live streams, when things kind of even out on Dragonflight and kind of ease off in Wrath. They're going to be a bit of both kind of going on, and I'm mostly going to be playing Shaman in Wrath. I've sort of fallen out of love with DK, and I sort of really fell in love with my original class, which is Elemental Shaman on Wrath, which is great, and I'm really enjoying that. So that's kind of the content you're going to expect. Now, what can you do to kind of help that? What can you do to kind of keep the ball rolling? Obviously, I got a lot more of you and the support that you guys gave me in Shadowlands, which was amazing, and obviously that was a big expansion for me in that regard, and obviously it has drained me slightly. So if you want to kind of keep me going and obviously help me out, please do subscribe, like every video, go give it a watch. Write your comments down below and let me know what you think. And obviously we're going to try and get as much content out as possible as I possibly can, obviously beyond the fatigue of working full-time and then doing content and then all the other bits and pieces that I've got going on in my life. So yeah, that's the idea. I'm going to try and stream more. I'm going to try and get some more YouTube videos out, but expect kind of coming up a lot about 3v3, a lot about solo shuffle, which is probably the best thing ever. I've also got some really big ideas that we're working on, some really big ideas. So if you're just finding this video and you don't know who I am and you aren't sure what to do, then please do stick around, because I've got some incredible ideas, something that might actually change the face of WoW as we know it, possibly. Especially WoW PvP, it's going to. I think it might be kind of stellar. So I'm going to make a video on it. It's probably going to be coming out very, very soon. There's also going to be other videos coming out, things to expect. I've got some kind of, I think, groundbreaking stuff that I'm working on at the minute that I'm trying to get kind of rolling. That I think is going to be coming out as soon as possible, as soon as I get the time to record. So please do stick around and watch for that. Please do just kind of keep the content rolling. I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to talk about essentially what I'm feeling and where I wanted to go with this. So if you like Elemental Shaman, they're looking great. If you like Shadow Priest, they're looking great. Please just stick around for all of those things. I know there's not many content creators out there that do focus on any of those classes. So please do obviously stick around and support me. And yeah, throw a like. Let me know what you're going to be playing in Dragonflight. What do you think about the tier sets? What do you think about the new Glad mounts? Everything. Let me know. And if you're not going to be bothering with Dragonflight, also tell me. If you're sticking with Wrath, let me know. But otherwise, guys, I'm going to catch you in the next video. Have a wonderful week and enjoy the launch of Dragonflight. See ya.